श्रीमती बिजला सत्यनाथ।
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Actually, I begin with the main purpose of this bill. It is to create a world-class education system for Indian systems of medicine that will ensure adequate supply of high-quality Indian systems of medical practitioners of both graduate and undergraduate and postgraduate levels. And further, it will promote the traditional systems of medicine and also make the entire system of Indian system of medicine, education and practice more transparent in this country. As per the Proviso 18 Class 1A of the above bill, Government of India has proposed under Sub-Rule B have proposed for the constitution of Common Autonomous Board for the Unani, Siddha and Savarikpa systems of ISM. In this regard, it is suggested that separate autonomous board can be constituted exclusively for the Siddha system and the same may be pressed. We wanted a separate autonomous body for Siddha system alone. And further, taking into account the expanding nature of each system in ISM, this department, I personally suggest for the formation of separate autonomous body for each of the 6 ISM systems, and it will be better for the administration. It will be for better administration. Okay. And now I wanted to bring to your kind chairman, since more than 50 years throughout India, they were 5.5 years Bachelor of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences through respective medical university. During our tall leader, Honorable Prime Minister, the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji period, the government announced 5 recognized Indian systems, that is the Ayush, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Homeopathy. So that is what the Ayush is by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. At present, more than 42 colleges are conducting BNYS, that is the Bachelor of Naturopathy and Yogic Science throughout India. And out of that, 10 Yoga and Naturopathy medical colleges are functioning in the state of Tamil Nadu alone. And there are more than 1,000 yoga...
बिजला जी, please just 1 minute. माननीय सदस्यगण, मैं सूचना के लिए रेलवे पर हम लोगों ने लगभग 5.5 घंटे बातचीत की। इसमें 31 लोगों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया। जिन मेंबर्स ने भी कुछ अधिक समय चाहा, हमने चेयर ने कोशिश की उनको अकोमोडेट करने की। तो लेजिस्लेटिव बिजनेस भी था। अगर आप सबकी सहमति हो तो उसे आज पूरा किया जाना था। हम लोग आज बैठ सकते हैं जैसी हाउस की सहमति हो। मेरा तो आग्रह होगा।
I am the last speaker.
1 second. Today there was no lunch break. Today there was no lunch break. So it can be taken up tomorrow, no problem, sir. We'll adjust, no problem. इनको कंप्लीट करके आप बंद कर दीजिए।
हाउस की सहमति है कि कल हम एडजस्ट करेंगे, जैसा सुखेंदु शेखर राय जी कह रहे हैं, प्रोफेसर साहब, बाकी लोगों की सहमति हो।
जो सदन की राय।
तो क्या बिजला जी की बात, बिजला जी let her complete, बिजला जी, and then it will be special mentions and
there are about 1,000 yoga and naturopathy registered practitioners indulged in the practice. So I also bring it to your kind knowledge that in 2017 Niti Aayog, they have included naturopathy and yoga in the NCISM bill. But unfortunately, presently, NCISM bill 2020 naturopathy and yoga is not included. So there is no regulation. Quackery will be increased in more numbers, and that will be more dangerous for the general public. So I insist that the bill should not exclude the original and oldest system of the country, that is the yoga and naturopathy system. And with regard to the proviso 11 to subclass D relating to the advisory council for ISM, it is suggested that the head of the ISM, Department of Tamil Nadu and other states shall be included, as they are direct implementing authorities and better positioned to give advice. And as per the National Commission for Homeopathy Bill 2019, as per the proviso 4, subclass 4 C of the bill, 4 members to be elected by the registered medical practitioners of homeopathy from amongst themselves from such regional constituencies, and in such manner as may be prescribed. 4 members, 1 of each region, will be insufficient, and the geographical area covered will be very vast. Hence, I suggest that instead of regional representation, each and every state board may be given 1 representation to be elected from among themselves. That also my humble submission. And of course, the government's intention is a very welcome move, and just like National Medical Commission, which was earlier brought by the government to replace MCI, the NCISM bill also provides the constitution of a national commission with 4 autonomous boards, which I have already mentioned. But common boards have been proposed: 1 to access, give rating and grant permission to educational institutions of Indian system of medicine. There are certain apprehensions. The ISM fraternity that the bill may water down democratic representation of professionals in various advisory boards and help unprofessional people sneak through the back door. There are other oppositions against the proposal for a common entrance examination. Actually, Tamil Nadu, we are totally against this common entrance examination. The exit exam, the common NEET exam, totally there is no common level playing field for the students to appear for the common entrance exam throughout the country. So we strongly oppose and object bringing a common entrance examination, which will totally, the common entrance examination is against all graduates will have to clear and get a practice license, and they feel that it is an additional licentiate exam which will put untold sufferings on the students, unnecessary burden and stress for them. So there is a stiff opposition from the people that this bill should not bring a common entrance examination and the teachers' eligibility test to assess their standard before appointment and promotions. Besides, the ISM practitioners have also raised eyebrows over the clause 33 of 1 of the bill, which reserves the Commission's right to allow exemption of certain persons to register in their respective council without exit exam, which is the fraternity also feels that it will lead to backdoor entry of unqualified people into the medical service. So before I complete, I would like to address all the concerns and also intend that it should not prove to be a old wine in the new bottle. So it has to be a fresh one. Bring it to very comprehensively, and you have to address to all the suggestion given by all the people, and especially focus on the Siddha, old traditional medicines which has been followed for a long time, the Siddha medicines, which has a particularly a life-saving drugs are there in Siddha. Even one person who has died can be brought back alive. So such natural medicinal herbs are present in the Siddha medicinal herbs, which can treat all types of, it can prevent all types of viral infections, including coronavirus, and also it is the better immunity, enhanced immunity in the people, and all the viral infections will be really prevented. So Siddha medicine, especially Nilavembu Kudineer, which is the best medicine. I have brought many samples to all the MPs also, which can be given. You can try them 3 times. When you take it, there will be no viral infections, even you will not catch cold or fever or any type of viral infection, especially chikungunya. Chikungunya we controlled only by that medicine, that Nilavembu Kudineer. It stopped that chikungunya. Chikungunya completely, it was eradicated only by the use of Nilavembu Kudineer. Everywhere we gave, all around the state, our then Chief Minister, our late leader, tallest leader, our Amma, she gave order, she asked everyone to give for the whole state, all the schools, colleges were given. So we were able to prevent chikungunya from spreading over. So that epidemic was completely, it was washed out. And another thing, there is another traditional medicine, that is the Pandaravilai Nadas. They are a group who are the traditionally, they used to tie, join the limbs, broken limbs, fractured limbs and fractured legs. They used to, bones, fractured bones, they used to join it by their way of own therapy, oil, and traditional use of traditional herbs, like what they say, muttapattu, what is that? They put leaves, and they are about 100, 200 years. That medicine is in practice in South Tamil Nadu. Very perfectly, we can approve that medicine. That medicine can be approved. They can be allowed to practice as legal registered practitioners for even ortho, MS ortho cannot treat this, but a Pandaravilai can treat it. And
Conclude,
and
Viraj.
the Siddha University
conclude.
in Palayamkottai can be upgraded, as I already given this request to our Honorable Minister for Ayush. He was very graciously, he accepted it, and my government Siddha Medical College Palayamkottai will be upgraded as a central university for research in the new Siddha medicines. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now special mentions. Shri Tiruchi Shivaji, not present.